Welcome to our channel. Today we how to authenticate with Firebase for event check-in apps using no-code, beginner guide step-by-step clearly. To start authenticating with Firebase for your event check-in app, first, open your preferred no-code platform. Next, create a new project within that no-code environment. Then, navigate to the Firebase website and sign in with your Google account. Once you're in, select Add Project to create a new Firebase project. Give your project a name that reflects your event check-in app's purpose. After naming the project, click Continue to proceed through the setup wizard. When prompted, you can choose to enable or disable Google Analytics. For a beginner project, it's often easier to leave this option disabled. Once you've made your selection, click Create Project. Wait for Firebase to set up your new project, and then click Continue to enter the project dashboard. In the dashboard, look for the Build section on the left sidebar. Select Authentication from the drop-down menu. Here, click the Get Started button to initialize the authentication service. You will see several sign-in method options. For your event check-in app, consider enabling email/password authentication. To do this, find the email/password option and toggle it on. Then, click the Save button to apply the changes. Next, return to your no-code platform and find the Firebase integration option. Follow the instructions provided by your no-code platform to connect to Firebase. You will typically need to input your Firebase project ID and API key. These can be found in the Firebase console under Project Settings. Once connected, you can set up your authentication forms in the no-code environment. Drag and drop a form element to your app's interface for user sign-up and login. Ensure the form asks for an email and password to match the Firebase setup. Now, configure the onSubmit action of the form to call the Firebase authentication functions. For signing up users, call the Create User with Email and Password method. For logging in, call the Sign in with Email and Password method. Ensure to handle any errors with simple alert messages to inform the users. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.